morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the Beta Plan as we're doing another little bit of Hearthstone. And well, how many times have I or you not complained about RNJesus within whatever game? But for instance, in Hearthstone, when your boom bat will only do 1 damage instead of 4, when you desperately want 3 damage across the board with your overload lightning spell, but it does only 2. When you draw a minion instead of a spell, or the other way around. Well, no more they say to us, because ever draw a spell when you really need a minion. Well, yes, I just said that. Never again. Oh, your deck will be 30 Raven Idols, so you will be able to discover whatever you need. Alrighty then, so that means we can actually more or less use our favorite hero. And I'm gonna go with a Warlock. Extra control, extra Raven Idols. It could be wrong, it could be right, I have no idea. I think, however, it is time to try out. The different role in that case is quite straightforward, isn't it? So, let's see what we can do with 30 Raven Idols. Then again, I just realized perhaps you might not know what a Raven Idol is. Well, don't you worry. We will find out shortly when we finally find a worthy opponent. I was kind of curious if my game was hanging there, but no, it is running. It's running.
Versus Malfurion.
Oh,
I must protect the wild.
This is a Raven Idol. 1 mana. Choose one. Discover a minion or discover a spell. And the funny thing is that we do not go first. So he will be able to do 1, but I will be able to immediately do 2. Or I might discover something and immediately use a coin for that. I kinda like this type of thing here, because now it might actually be more a thing of the strategizing and mind for whatever you're gonna get. Of course, we're going to take a lot of time picking whatever we want to choose something. So we're gonna do a Raven Idol. I'm going to say we're going to discover a minion because it's early game. And oh, expensive ones. I do like her battle cry, but 6-3 always really scares me. We'll take Ragnaros. And we'll discover another minion. Ah, look, much more better. I'm probably gonna go with the Evil Heckler.
Job's done.
By the way, I kinda knew from the gnome that if it is a minion, it will transform into a chicken, that would never happen. That randomness. Oh well. Anyways, we have a minion now to play. A little late still for a mana drop. I rather had something smaller, but yeah, the mana drops on this side were really high, but Ragnaros is so good. Well, but to say, I'm used to Ragnaros, because, well, taking over an enemy minion with the death rattle wouldn't have been a bad thing either. I say we discover 1 more minion. Ooh, look, now we're going to get... Give your opponent 2 bananas is 2 times a +1/+1, but it is interesting. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, gain charge. That will never ever happen because we don't have minions. I want to have next turn a drop. I'm going to take King Mukla, and therefore I'm going to discover a spell now. Ooh, destroy everything. Siphon Soul is handy because it immediately destroys the enemy minion, but it's high mana cost, so I'm gonna go with this spell. Alright, let's see what we do here. It really is an interesting one. Oh, look, that is an advantage he had that I did not have at all. It's good actually that I didn't play King Mukla before then, because otherwise he could have pumped this up to a 3-4 and had a double times on the board. Yeah, that was a bit of a disadvantage, that I didn't get any low-level minion drops, but we'll have to do it. Are we burning through it? No, unfortunately. I kind of had hoped that with the two bananas that he might have had too many in his hand, but... Let's see what he does. Summon a random 1-cost minion. Alright.
Your mother was a monologue.
let's get rid of that.
I'll be a real knight.
Oh, Inspire. Alright. But at least we have Taunt, and that should guard us a little bit from the damage that he can do to us. A Wisp. Alright. Well, it costs no mana, it's not like a bad card. Not by a long shot. And heck, if he's a druid one and he has the buffing of... Yeah. That was expected. This is going to happen, of course, with a lot of... Oh, he is getting a lot of low mana drops, where I got a lot of high mana drops. Which is still RNG, of course. I wish I had some low-level minions to drop, so let's choose some low-level minions. Yeah, we'll use that one, definitely. Well, he has so low-level minions that actually this might be good. We'll go with that, and I don't like Tinkers because the random RNG of that thing. Well, if we would get Mortal Coil, it would also be really good. One more minion, then try and see if we can pick Mortal Coil. Oh, Mukla's champion is really good. An Eerie Statue. It might happen. That would be the only minion on the board. But I'd rather have Mukla's minion. Let's quickly discover a spell. There is Mortal Coil. I should have done it the other way around, perhaps. And let's go to the face, so at least he's done the damage. 3 versus 5, I will go further in the damage department, so let's try it out. And thanks to Inspire, I can give Mukla here a chance. He survives 2 more turns. Holy heck, that is... Give your other means Wind Fear, Taunt, or Divine Shield randomly, but he got all Taunt. Okay. That is, interesting. Smart play, because otherwise I could have taken one of them out. Alright. There we go. And, well, do we want another? We would like another Mortal Coil. Also, something with Taunt would, however, be very good. So, no. This could be handy for us, though. So let's take him. And one more. Something with Taunt, please. Yes, Taunt, but that is a little too. Yeah. Oh, well, if we lose, I cannot blame it on anything else. We're taking it. And Mukla has survived the 1-1's bonuses, so it's fine. And we're about equal in health. Now he should really kill me before yeah. But he doesn't know that I have this in my hand. Which I have on this. And he can't kill this with that, unless he's going to, attack that and then with that. That's smart. Unfortunately, I couldn't do Mukla before I threw him down. That would have been, of course, the most loveliest player that I could have done.
My eyes are open.
And there I gain a little bit of health back. And, well, we can only do this. I am going to go with another spell. We have a demon in our hand, so actually this would work. Yeah, let's go with Demon Fire. Let's go with Demon Fire and end the turn.
Welcome to the grand tournament.
We also had a chance for that, but unfortunately we didn't take that. 2 armor and 2 attack. Too bad that we don't have +1 damage. But Let's hope that Ragnaros attacks the right thing. Yep, he does. I rather had the 6-3 gone, and now it is Ragnaros' board control presence. But he does have 2 attack, 2 armor.
I have no time for games.
Very interesting. The question is now, what am I going to do about that? I kind of need to make sure that she actually silences or corruption. So let's first see if we can find a minion with silence. Now this could take her out, but then we would be taken out and he would get in Ragnaros, so that is not very useful, but neither are these two. So that is more or less a whiff, I think. Discover a spell, let's just go corruption. That would kill her, but then her death rattle would still it's affected. Bane of Doom could be fun, because there's a random demon, but I really need something with a silence. No. Actually, I shouldn't have chosen that one. Do I have a silence in here? No. But that could be good. 4-7 to him, alright, but it's an 8-8 for me still on the board, so... this was a wrong pick. This was definitely the time thing that happened. Whenever you play a 1 attack minion, give it +2/+2. Well, I don't have 1 attack minion, so that was just a completely misplay. But 4-7, it's not a problem for Ragnaros to kill.
None may challenge the living flame.
That could be a disadvantage for him, because if I kill him, he will turn into Ragnaros, which means he will only have 8 hit points. I'm not sure if that was a smart play from him.
I see everything.
And we have a second 8-8 on the board right now. We'll discover a spell. Ooh, +5/+5 for another demon. Also, Shadow Flame though is really good. Actually, we'll take this. Destroy all that. I have a plan. We have an 8-8 already. If we use this on Ragnaros, Destroyer Flame and deals attack damage to all enemy minions. He will die, he will turn into Ragnaros the Fire Lord. I could kill him, probably. Because we probably can pump him up with Mugla and... no, that's just a little bit, that's 11 mana, what I've just said. Oh! Good. Because then we can just use Bane of Doom if he attacks. There. That is not a problem for me. Because we will use... That was unfortunate that it was her, but as I said, he turned into Ragnaros, it is HP, and thus I kill him. Actually, it was not very well played, but otherwise I'm being an incredibly credible asshole if I do it like that. But that was more or less, oh, a no RNG thing. That was simply our thinking. And because he turned into Ragnaros, he kinda killed himself. It is very cool to change it to Ragnaros because of the ability you gain, but 8 HP. It says, this card says, handle with great care on it. That's why that legendary card for me is a little bit of a... it's a nice play, but it's a very difficult one to pull off. Well, I think that was a nice little tavern brawl. And, well, I'm not sure how long we have gone for. That's a little bit my issue right now. I'm looking at the clock, but I think this video is about 20 minutes long now. That's of course because of all the idols chosen and all the things of explaining what I did. I hope at least that I'm showing you now that I'm perhaps not as much of a noob anymore. And, well, when RNG isn't involved in this way, but you strategize which cards to take and based on that develop your strategy, voila. You can do some great things, and well. And then I so unprofessionally noted that, well, actually the video was not 20 minutes but 15 minutes, and I think I can cram in another, well, match, eh? So, let's do that, and I thought to myself, you know what? This time with a hunter. I realized that the extra card draw is nice, but doing extra damage to the face might be just as good, or if not a little bit better. So I apologize. I will try to keep this time to time right in my mind to make sure that I do not make a mistake on that. And then we'll have to see. Oh dear, this is somebody that has actually put money into the game. Now that doesn't make them immediately say that they're good, but that means they're probably a very big fan of the game, and that could mean all the difference in sometimes. There's the minion. I say to start with a minion. Absolutely not. That is completely bulljack, and absolutely they are all free shite. Because this doesn't help me, and this I'm not gonna heal, and this is completely fucked up, because we don't have any minions here, so what am I supposed to do with this? Probably throw this down before we get any minions? I don't know, because he's like 4 health. Actually, I disenchanted this card. I really don't care about it. But yeah, this is a logical thing that he's going to do 2 Raven Idols. You kind of want to start second, because you just have more options in this case. And because all Raven Idols are just 1 card cost, well, you have a very good chance to get something that you want. Lovely if you have a mech deck, but we don't have a mech deck. Charge and Crush, nice, but it's way too high. Are we going to go with a Metal Tooth Leaper? Well, you know what? Let's see if we can build up a mech deck. No, absolutely not. Actually, no, this is a mech, but whenever your opponent plays a card, remove the top 3 cards of your deck. This is horrible, because there's all 1 card that's... no. I don't like the Fell Reaper. I think it's a really bad card. Whenever your opponent plays a card, whenever you have that, then there's just... certainly, if the opponent just sees it and realizes he just plays a few low level ones, and you mill yourself so hard that I don't think it's worth it. Divine Shield plus Stealth. So he can't immediately pop the Divine Shield, which is lovely, because normally mages do that. They use 2 mana to pop the Divine Shield, and then, oh, gone is your Divine Shield, but at least we have something on the board. But we know, of course, from our last video that, well, having the first minion on the board doesn't say everything. In fact, he is using all his Raven Idols probably to get done whatever he wants. So, this is an unfortunate thing in case of affairs, but of course, silence! We don't take the 2 damage. Yes, our Stealth is gone, as our Divine Shield, but he will survive. He can at least survive 1 Fire Blast, so that's fine. Deadly Shot. Ooh. Put someone a random animal companion, I will immediately throw down. Are we going to get the... nope, we're not going to get the 4-4 taunt, we're going to get the 4-2 charge. Well, at least some damage to the face. I'm never really happy when I get this guy. I rather have the 4-4 taunt than the 4-2 charge. Personally. And of course there's a 4 +1 for all minions. Also that I consider slightly better than the Huffer.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting indeed, but it's up to you, Moonlight Ari. We do the advantage is that we do have something with 4 attack. So even if he puts something beefy up the board, we probably can get rid of it. But there are of course cards that are so beefy that even this guy can't kill it. Oh, a secret. Duplicate? Well, it's at least not something like that. Cancel out a spell. He might be doing that. Discover a minion. Your cards cost 5. To a random enemy minion. Ooh! Ooh! Now they can combo off one another. That might be fun. One more minion, please. No. Even if he's very low cost. Enrage. Deathlord definitely not, because we can't heal it up. I don't. This is not a buff and puff deck. Let's do that one, and let's start with the first one of these. Of course, first battle cry doesn't work, so it doesn't really work off one another. As I said that, that was kind of bad. But this one will give that one a bonus, and hopefully that will be enough. But I'm not sure. Oh dear. He is, he's going for secrets a lot. Probably ice block. We'll just have to see. It does mean that this guy is becoming more and more pointless. Nope. No.
Silence.
First start with him. That is no issue. Because we can really destroy that.
Turn to get ready.
Oh, oops, sorry. One Raven Idol. Discover a spell. For each enemy minion. Very good in certain situations, but not right now. I'd rather do that one. And let's use up our Raven Idols. I would like a deadly shot or something like that. I'd rather have deadly shot, not snipe. Well, it is a decent secret. There we go. Of course, tracking would be useless because it will only pull out Raven Idols. Freezing, well then he first has to attack. This could be opposing hero power. He hasn't used it yet, but I do think he might want to. And these two don't block one another. Oh. Randomly split among all kinds of enemies. Well, I'm sorry that happened, but kind of missed. Your guy kind of missed his targets. Let's get rid of it. And it is time for us to play our secrets.
To my side.
Again, the 4-2. And we get him really low, which means that if this is the one to make him turn immune, we could, of course...
Hello.
Yeah, that was expected that he would get something like that, but that is not the problem for me, because I can... But that, and he's probably going to do, yeah, ice block. But... Well...
It's time for a little blood.
Lock and load is funny, but I kinda want that one. And discover a minion. Scavenging hyena with that could be awesome. I don't know why you said I appreciate that, because now we can kill him next turn unless he puts another secret, which is probably going to be this one, don't get me wrong, but this is fine by me. Also, if he uses hero power, don't forget we have secrets of our own. First, let's see what he has under the hood. How not unexpected. Alright. And discover a spell again. Another 3 web spiders or 3 damage. Like this, because this guy has become useless. I can't attack because there's no use, because he's currently freaking immune, so I can just say end turn. I assume that Raven Idol can constantly pull out that secret, but
Well played.
You require my assistance?
yeah, but snipe.
Avast, matey. Checkmate. Well done.
Voila! And we win because there is a limit to what you can do. I say we're gonna go in and play yet another one because we also won this one. With the hunter we definitely made use of the ability. Shall we try with a mage? No, I say we continue with the hunter. Well, actually, why don't I put these 2 videos behind one another and make it a longer video of them? Because I didn't do that properly. Yeah, let's do that. I'll say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty. Certainly, when RNG is taken out, you can finally use this up in here.